who should Doctor Strange meet in the multiverse that would be the most interesting? And I think Michael's answer is other versions of himself. If he had made certain choices in our world, he would have been those people.
So coming into this film, what would you say your number one goal was?
To faithfully serve the fans of the Marvel sagas that have been going on for so many episodes, and to be true to the characters of Doctor Strange and Wanda, and give the fans what would be the logical next installment in their characters' growth.
How do you describe, does it feel like a full circle moment for you? Like, what does it feel like just coming back into Marvel and into the MCU?
Seeing Spider-Man No Way Home was more like a full circle moment for me,
Right?
to see those characters come back. But this is like a new adventure. It's really exciting to work with this new team. And the head of the team is my old friend, Kevin Feige, who really cares about the integrity of the characters. And therefore, it's a real pleasure to work for him. Because oftentimes, making movies before with the superheroes, you'd have to teach a studio who a hero was, argue with their marketing department. No, it's not funny. It's supposed to be serious, But Marvel owns these characters, and they're out there to protect the integrity and be true to the characters. And the marketing is really clear, and the message is clear.
And you feel trusted.
Yes.
You mentioned No Way Home. When did you know that Tobey was coming back? And what did that feel like for you?
Well, Marvel pulled me aside, Kevin and Amy Pascal, the producer, and said, here's what we're going to do in the next Spider-Man movie. And I thought it was just really funny and super awesome.
God, I loved it so much. Okay, so the multiverse has been mentioned a few times. Loki, No Way Home. How do those impact what's happening here?
The same writer, Michael Waldron, wrote Loki. But basically, it's less Loki that's the influence and more the Avengers movies after Thanos and WandaVision's storylines that funnel into our script, and the first Doctor Strange movie, I think. Those are really the influences of story. Sorry, and Spider-Man No Way Home also.
Yeah.
All of those things were giving us direction as to where we should go.
Multiverse, I feel like, equals a huge sandbox, endless possibilities of things you can do. How do you go about picking and choosing what parts you want to bring in?
I think that what Michael Waldron tried to do was bring in those parts that were meaningful to the characters in our story. Who should Doctor Strange meet in the multiverse that would be the most interesting? And I think Michael's answer is other versions of himself. If he had made certain choices in our world, he would have been those people. So he's able to self-reflect and have some really interesting combinations of these characters meeting one another.
Do you have a favorite multiversal Strange?
Yes, but I can't tell you who it is.
Okay, we haven't seen them yet. What would you say that doing this movie means for your relationship with the MCU? Could we see you doing another MCU film?
Yes, as long as there's a team like that who really cares about the characters and the integrity of the Marvel comic book story, and therefore the fans, it would be a real pleasure.
Do you think something like Spider-Man 4 could be on the table?
I currently don't have any plans to make Spider-Man 4, and they're so successful with the new Spider-Man series that I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I haven't pursued that.
What about Crawl 2?
Crawl 2, we were working on a script for that.
Yes!
For Alexander Aja to direct.
I love that.
Great.
And lastly, can you tell me about bringing in America Chavez? She is so captivating in that first 20 minutes. She just knocks it out of the park. What is it like working with Sochi and bringing that character in?
It's great because I love the fact that Marvel's very inclusive, and this young Latina can now represent a heroic figure for many people out there that were underrepresented before.
I can't wait to see the West. Wanda's my favorite character. I was her for Halloween, so I can't
Awesome.
wait.
Oh, you
Yes.
were?
Yeah, I was.
That's cool.